Hey guys, Ben here with Smith & Speed and Engineering in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I know it's been a while since you heard from us, so we're here now. I'm going to give you a little shop tour, give you an update, show you what we've got going on. So follow along with us. Right here we've got a 64 Impala lowrider from California. We put a Blueprint 355 crate engine backed by a TCI 700R4 overdrive transmission. We rewired it with a painless harness and we're ready to get this thing back on the road. Here we've got a really cool little 65 fastback. So this car has got a cool story. The owner has had this thing in storage for 15 years. Finally got it out, brought it to us, and got us to work on it. This thing came in a bunch of pieces, a bunch of boxes of parts, all kinds of stuff, and we are slowly kind of going through it, figuring out what needs to be done, getting it back together. Did a lot of wiring work, suspension. We got this looking like an engine again. We've done a lot with the interior. Still got a ways to go, but we're getting there. So a pretty cool little 302, fuel injected, backed by a T5, 5-speed manual. Should be a fun little car. Next, we've got a 47 Mercury Convertible. So how cool is that? How many of those cars have you seen? This is actually a good friend of ours, father's, and we got it in here. Also putting a harness in it. It's got a single overhead cam, 4.6, fuel injected. We're putting a Holley Terminator X Max EFI system in it that will control the engine and the transmission. So should be a really cool car. Putting some new vintage air on it. Make sure he's cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Next, we've got a really neat 55 Chevrolet. This car's got a cool story. The owner that has it now wanted to kind of preserve the outside paint, keep it like it was. We had a guy come touch up the pinstriping. We did some spot-in work to the paint and just buffed it. But other than that, this car has actually been off of the frame. So we lowered it down some more, had to get it sitting right, get that stance. It's got a 383 that we pulled out. Had a turbo 350 behind it. We put a 700R in this thing as well. Put the Holley EFI, the vintage air serpentine, new radiator. We wired it with a brand new painless harness. You know, vintage air, obviously in this thing. I did it, tilt column. Underneath looks brand new. It's got a 9-inch that we put a different third member, axles. We put disc brakes on the back of it. Really cool car. I'm kind of glad that he kept the 90s, 80s, 90s look with the center lines and the paint. It'll be a really neat cruiser when we get this thing finished. It's almost ready to go out of here. I'm probably gonna miss it when it leaves. But this is the clean shop. Just figured I'd give you a short little tour. We'll go over here and see what we got in the other shops. So all right, we're here in the bodywork area. I'm gonna turn this around. This is a cool little Mustang you've probably seen in the past. We did a lot of rush repair to this car. Did all the body work, got it looking good, straight. And we just got it back from Taylor's Colors in Eagleville, Tennessee. And they sprayed the paint, they cut and buffed it, turned out killer. They always do a good job for us. We've had them spray probably 7, 8, 9 cars for us. But this car, we got to get it back together now. We're actually gonna pull this engine out. Re-gasket it, repaint it, paint under the hood here, get it cleaned up, do a few other little things, and then get it back together so it can go home. This is a 72 F100. Really cool. The owner has let us do a lot of neat stuff to it, kind of make it how we would like it. We welded the seams up in the bed, getting those body worked right now. Here's the doors, the cab. We actually had to do a lot of rush repair to this thing, both in the cab and on the bed. Now we're just trying to get it body worked and slicked up and ready to get some high build on it and do some block sanding. Here you can see this Mustang, man. It is killer. They did a real good job painting that thing. All right, here we go into the metal shop. We've got a really cool panel here. If you're from Murfreesboro or the Middle Tennessee area, you've probably heard of Sloan's Motorcycle. They're a big dealership, and we're doing a lot of rush repair to this thing. Had quite a bit that we're just trying to cut out and replace with new stuff. We're going to end up putting all new bedwood in this thing, redoing the interior. Going to do some pretty cool stuff with it. New carpet, putting the sound system in it. It's going to be a neat ride. He's really excited to get this thing back and be able to cruise around. Over here, we've got the, it's a 69 Mach 1. This is actually a real 69 Mach 1 car. Pretty cool. The owner has had this thing for a long time as well. And look here, we have put a brand new 5.0 Coyote in it. This car got a new T56 going behind it. It's gonna be a rocket. It's gonna be a really fun little car. Got coilovers, gonna have big brakes, brand new 9-inch torque arm suspension. You see here, the box we've got from pipes and MagnaFlow, a lot of stainless tubing, some mufflers, some vibrant V-bands, and we're gonna build a stainless exhaust for this thing as well. But we're really excited to get this thing going, and can't wait to get it done and be able to drive this thing around. The owner's gonna love this thing. It's gonna drive like on rails, stop. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be a fun little car. So that F100 that you saw over there, well, this is the rest of it. So this is a chassis. Turned out really nice. Got some dust on it, but it'll be all right. Got all the QA1 suspension. You've probably seen some of this on some of our previous videos. Brand new 9-inch from Quick Performance. Wheelwood brakes. We got 4 pistons in the rear. We got 6 pistons in the front. A Blueprint crate motor. It's aluminum headed roller motor. 4R70 overdrive transmission, because you know you got to be able to drive these things. Got the Vintage Air front runner. All our radiators come from Bryce Thomas Radiator in Alabama. They do a killer job. So yeah, we've got a lot of cool stuff in the shops right now. We're really excited to keep working on these things. We're blessed to have a bunch of work, and here's your little tour. We hope to see y'all back again. Y'all stay tuned, and we'll be doing this more often. Let us know what you want to see. Thanks.